Alright guys, we're here for another gun build. Wendell decided that he wanted to get adventurous and take apart a Remington 700, and it's a real pain, so we've already dismantled the gun, but I will let Wendell now explain what he's done, because it's pretty interesting. I really don't understand it, so we're going to go with him.
Alright guys, so Remington 780L factory rifle. Here's the action. Recoil lug barrel. Came in this cheap flimsy plastic stock we've all seen with blind magazine. Not exactly the most stable stock in the world, and not really conducive to I mean, it'll shoot, but when you really want to get it accurate, this is not the stock to have. That is the bottom of the barrel for Remington. Remington 780L, this is one of the newer manufacturers that came stock with the Timney trigger, the jewel bolt, 5R rifle, 24-inch barrel. It was chambered in 30-06. We did kind of mess up the finish a little bit on this guy, getting them off. You really have to clamp these things down tight to get that action broke loose. So, that being said, 30-06 barrel is done. We're going to replace it with, this is a Criterion 26-inch varmint contour, 1 in 8 twist, match barrel, hand lapped, 280 Ackley improved. This is going to be pretty interesting. We're going to be putting that on. We're using the rimmage system like Savage. We're going to be using the barrel nut to, once we get a head spaced, we will be torquing it down with the barrel nut like a Savage. It's going to be a rimmage build. There's the new recoil lug that is machined and ground and supposed to be perfect and square. So we'll be doing the recoil lug, rimmage system, Remington 780L. We're going to put this in Magpul stock. This one's got the aluminum bedding chassis in it, and it will be with the AICS magazine. So this ought to be pretty cool. It's going to be fun. We've got everything set up so we can load ammo for this. And you guys that are familiar with 7mm PRC, 180 grain bullet, about 3,000 feet per second. We should be somewhere between 2850. We may get up to 2900 with the 180 ELDM, especially with the extra barrel length, because everything on that 7mm PRC is based off of 22, 24-inch barrels. This is going to be a 26-inch barrel. And
How much more velocity should you pick up with that?
we'll probably pick up about between 50 to 100 feet per second. Just depends on how, the slower burning the powder is, the more velocity you're going to pick up, because it's going to produce, you have a longer power curve, burn curve to create velocity. So this ought to be pretty cool. So at this point, if you're on YouTube, when we come back, I'll have it assembled. YouTube frowns on assembling rifles on YouTube for their community channel. Now, Rumble, we're going to show you everything in Rumble. So we're getting ready to head to the garage. We're going to put this barrel up at a vise, spin the action onto it, head space it, torque the barrel nut down, and then come back out here to assemble it. So this is one of those videos that we've talked about that not all of it's going to go up on YouTube. If you want to see the full video,
The link will be in the description.
Yeah, and the channel's the same name on Rumble as it is on YouTube. So
Look for.
and then when we're done, we're going to be mounting the Viper PST2. This is the 5-25 mil reticle. This is going to be going on top of it. So we do plan on shooting some long range with this. So anyhow, I think that's it for now. We'll see you guys in the garage. All right, guys, back in the shop. We got the barrel mounted. We've got a head spaced. We got the recoil lug timed correctly. Now it's time to put it together. So we're gonna put it in the stock. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I've heard people badmouth these detachable magazine assemblies from Magpul, but if you look, there's a steel insert in the front and back of this, so it's like pillar bedding your action. So,
can you use this on any stock, or just?
I've seen people use them on Remingtons, on factory stocks.
So I was thinking about putting one of these detachable magazines on my 308.
And I think you can. So.
But I don't want to. But funds are tight, and I don't want to spend the money if it doesn't work. And what are we torquing it to there, boss?
We are torquing to 65 foot-pounds. One thing I do want to look at is it free floated? And yes, it is. See? I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it is free floated. These Magpul stocks are supposed to be good to up to a medium Palma. So
what does that mean?
Contour. Palma is a set of. There's a light Palma, medium Palma, heavy Palma, and it's the contour of the barrel. On this one, this is a varmint, which is about the same as a medium Palma, and it fits just fine. So now we're going to torque. There we go, 65. 65 is what Magpul calls for on these. So I'm going with the Magpul. Make sure. There it is. How slick is that? Now we're going to put a muzzle brake on it. So if you guys will give me a minute, I got to get the barrel clamp down, and we're going to put a muzzle brake on it, and also 20 MOA Picatinny rail, and then the PST2. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Let me get set up for the muzzle brake. So the rifle, I got it clamped up in the vise here. We're going to put the muzzle brake on it. We're going to try this, see how it goes. It's 30 caliber brake. Of course, this is 7mm, but kind of figured it might work on here. For now, this will probably be temporary. At some point, I'll probably put an Ultradyne on there, but those brakes cost about $140. So we may or may not put one on there. I don't know. They are a bit pricey. All right, so we need about 3/4 of a turn, which is not too bad. It actually times pretty good. Let's see how it goes. Yep, and we're going to have to clamp it down tighter because that barrel is moving. Alright, give us a minute, we'll be right back. Oh, we kind of cheated there, but we tightened up the vise, leveled the rifle. We got the brake on there level. That actually looks pretty good. See what you think, Cody? It
looks pretty cool. When I grow up, I want to be able to have all the cool toys at once.
Yeah. I think that muzzle brake looks all right on there. It's a tanker style.
Well, with the stainless steel, and stainless steel looks really neat.
Yeah. Yeah, it all came together pretty good. So I'm pleased with that. So now I got to take it out of this, and we're going to set it in the on the gun holder down here. We're going to mount the scope up right quick, and then this thing will be ready for the range next week. So we're going to swap things around. Be right back to you. All right, guys. The 280 Ackley approved is done. 20 MOA EGW base. This was a 780L, one of the newer ones. Has Shylon trigger. 26-inch Criterion 1 1/8 twist barrel. We got the muzzle brake on it. We torqued the barrel nut down to 90 foot-pounds. Vortex PST2 mil scope in Vortex rings. Everything is torqued down to 18-inch foot-pounds, or 18-inch pounds. And it is done.
If you want more inclusive build on a scope, we have a video up that talks about all of that.
Yep.
The link to the video will be in the description if you want to know how to precision mount it. But since this was already good to go,
Yeah.
and we put it on, it was all level.
Yeah, this scope was on the Ruger American Predator we did load development with on the 6.5 Creedmoor. I didn't have to loosen the caps. All I had to do was loosen the bases when I took it off of the Ruger. And when I put it on here, I'd already leveled the action, leveled the barrel. Once I put it on here and I torqued it down, the bubble level matched up with the other one. So I didn't have to loosen the rings and re-level. Everything was good.
Well, but you put the level on top of this too.
Yeah. I checked the level through 3 different ways, and it is the scope's level without having to break the caps loose. So that worked out nice. So it is done, ready to go to the range.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you go to the Rumble page. The description will be in the link.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to watch the full video on Rumble.
Yes, complete build is on Rumble. And then the stuff we can't show on YouTube is on Rumble. So, but there she is.
There we go.
Next week we go out. I've got brass that's already match prepped, ready to go. I've got all the dies. We're going to be loading the 180 ELEMs. Hoping to get something around 2850 on velocity, which should be pretty good. I mean, I'm thinking all said and done, we're going to be about 150 feet per second, slower than the 7 PRC, but we're only going to be burning about 55 grains of powder. Barrel's going to last longer, and that'll be pretty good. So, pretty excited about this. Wanted to do a 280 Ackley proof for a long time. Finally, everything came together. So, hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll have another video when we go shoot it at the range.
Yeah. So
all right.
Like and subscribe to the video. Leave comments in the bottom, and
Check out the T-shirt shop. Link will be in the description.
T-shirt shop's link is in the description. There's our logo. So thanks you guys, and see you in the next video.